Hey everyone, Ryviews here, and welcome to my review of the Marvel Legends series X-Men Cyclops from the Nemesis Build-A-Figure wave. Here is the packaging. It has some pretty cool art on it. Shows you all the figure of the wave. This is Nemesis. I'm pretty much only going to be getting Cyclops. Maybe Nightcrawler as well, but probably just him. And yeah, a leader of the X-Men, Cyclops becomes the founder of a new team called X-Factor after being reunited with Jean Grey. Also, keep in mind the yellow on the side of his visor. That'll come and be important later. Alright, let's unbox the leader of the X-Men. You know, after Professor X went and died. Alright, we got tape. You know what that means? Scissors. Watch me cut myself and embarrass myself. There we go. Perfect. Who the heck doesn't center tape? Come on, Hasbro. Ooh, this is a heavy figure. Alright, here he is inside the packaging. Look at all that stuff. A big arm I will never get to use because, again, I am not doing the full Build-A-Figure wave. But if I was, this Nemesis arm, looks really nice and cool. Look at this. I know it has nothing to do with this figure in particular, but okay, now I'm starting to want the rest of the wave. This is cool. Let's remove this really cool set of accessories. I am basically got this partially for these really cool beam effects. I just know that when he's finally posed, it's going to look really cool. When Marvel Legends does effects, I think they usually do them pretty well. And yeah, this looks great. And let's just pop him out there. Getting him all popped out. And there we go. And first impressions. Yeah, no yellow on the side of his visor. That is unfortunate. Really stupid thing to miss, Hasbro. But overall, this guy looks really nice. Let's get a feeling for the joints. Do I have to heat him up? No, these joints. Okay, maybe I'll... Nope. Okay. Okay, maybe I have to heat up this knee. I love Marvel Legends, but the amount of times I've had to warm up a joint just to move it is insane. I'm pretty sure this is the Sunfire body. This is the same body that came on Banshee. So yeah, overall, figure looks good. Paint looks relatively clean, except for right there. The X pattern follows through very nicely. Yeah, there's some slight discoloration, but it's not that noticeable. Plus, you know, it's a Marvel Legends. What do you expect? The visor looks clean. The face sculpt looks really nice. There is no shading. I wish I had a wash similar to Banshee. Why does Banshee get a wash, but Cyclops doesn't? Okay, yeah, this guy, the hole is weird to have. He doesn't have anything to plug into his back. Huh, alright, let's get on to the accessories. This will be really quick. He has a visor piece that plugs, well, not visor, but he has a beam effect piece that plugs into this long beam, and that is to make it look like he is hitting someone. This has basically flat on the bottom, but ribbed at the top. Very nice and very cool. An extra set of hands, an open hand and a visor cover hand. Very nice. And of course you have a pair of fist hands, pretty standard. And an extra head, that just looks great. He is missing the red visor piece because you are supposed to plug, I think it's like this, or is it like, yeah, you're supposed to plug in the beam effect. And it's kind of funny how his head, this tiny headpiece holds up this massive beam. This is cool, look at that. Now, personally, I have heard you can remove this with like a little knife, or I don't know, like a tweezers, and then put it on the other head, and this head I guess is also compatible, so that is interesting to see, but overall you're not really supposed to take it off. So let's get into starting off with head, ball joint, full 360, itty bitty side to side, and with camera, itty bitty side to side, looks down that far, up that far, and then arms come out to here. Butterfly joint goes this far forward, this far backwards, and then, of course, 360 at the bicep, double jointed elbows, swivel hinge wrist hand, and then same on the other side. And then he has a crunch this far forward and a backwards this far. And then, of course, 360 at the waist. Decent-ish splits, goes up that far, goes back, basically not that much, but that far, and then swivel at the thigh. Then, of course, you have double jointed knees, and then hinge, swivel hinge, bit, whatever, with the calf foot. It's a Marvel Legends foot. You've seen them like a bajillion times. And that is all of his articulation. You can get him into some, as I say, you can get him into some really nice poses with that articulation. And of course, the effect part just straight up works. It looks great. It's probably even going to be useful if you can attach it to other figures with like sticky tack or a stand. It's just a cool beam effect. I mean, if you use sticky tack or something, or, stand to attach it to a Superman figure, this would be a great I-beam superpower blast shot. Super cool. Yeah. Though, if you don't have it with the blasting, hitting something effect part, that little notch looks a little obnoxious. Size comparison time. Here he is next to Wolverine and Banshee, Jean Grey and Magneto, SHF Bakugo, and Mafex Spider-Man. Overall, this is a really cool and fun figure. While it is pretty much a standard Marvel Legends, the effect parts and general look pull it off well. It still has those same Marvel Legends problems, like the annoying ratchet joints that I don't know if they feel right, and the lack of paint on certain areas that should have had the color. However, overall, fun figure, highly recommend. Though, I guess if you already have the X-Men 97 one, you don't need to pick it up, but this is my only Cyclops figure, so you know what? I'm glad with him. Thank you all for watching, please like and subscribe, and let's get on to the poses.